Hello everybody and welcome to CryptoScore. What is CryptoScore? In a future where cryptocurrency is inevitable, it still lacks one main component: trust. Trust that banks took decades to build with their customers. Trust that could be taken away in a second. In a world of anonymity, where no one wants to be known, it is harder to trust than ever. The main question lies: to make cryptocurrency used officially around the world, how can we make people trust each other? CryptoScore aims to build trust among addresses rather than people, and let updated algorithms decide whether an address is reliable or not based on machine learning algorithms that we built that analyze its transactions on the blockchain. So let me explain how the workflow starts. First, CryptoScore takes from the user an input, which is an address, a Bitcoin address until now, and returns a score, which is till now above 50 or below 50, that represents how much the address is reliable to have a transaction with. CryptoScore is made up of 6 parts. First, the user inputs a wallet address, which is sent to our first algorithm, which is the wallet scraper. The wallet scraper takes data, JSON data out of the address, and sends it to the directed cyclic graph, which we will use then later on, able to create an analysis array, which is fed to the machine learning algorithm, which then outputs us a result. The analysis array created using 7 criteria we have decided on based on research we have done and research papers on fraudulent activity in blockchain network. Okay, the analysis criteria takes as input the dictionary and calculates each criteria using the graph cycles. So it checks if there is cycles. It checks, for example, the number of senders in trusted wallets. It checks from our database fraudulent wallets and see if it is in the network, etc., etc. This is our database, for example, of fraudulent addresses. Finally, we have the result is outputted, as you will see now in the demo. So this is our demo page. Here we insert the wallet that we need to check. So here is a known fraudulent address that has criminal record in our database. If we generate the score for this wallet, we wait first for the algorithm to be able to calculate whether it is fraudulent or not. Also, there is the report API, report button, which allows users to report addresses that they think is fraudulent, so that the algorithms learn from these reports to be able to know more if a wallet is fraudulent or not. As you see here, the results. Beware, the predicted score is less than 50, which means that it is not a safe address to interact with. This means that it is a known fraudulent address. Okay, finally, we are thinking of implementing an API which allows many organizations to use our code, our algorithms, to be able to find easily if addresses are fraudulent or not. Now, our predicted score, our score that we return for this algorithm is only 85%, which is not 100%, because we only created the graph of depth 3, because more needs deep learning and neural networks, which we cannot handle on the time needed here.